In today's project, we're going to be doing an oil change on 2009 BMW 335i E90. For today's project, you will need 6.5 liters of synthetic oil, 5W30, and BMW suggests castor oil, but I have Mobile 1 here. Any synthetic oil that's 5W30 should work fine. Oil drain pan, as well as a funnel, oil filter cover remover, 17 mil socket with a ratchet and an extension, flathead screwdriver, a jack with 2 jack stands will get the job done. First off, we're going to jack up the car. The best way to do it is with the frame, which is located in the center. By using the jack, I'll just lower this for you here. So we have this solid frame here, which could be used to jack up the center, and have 2 jack stands placed on each side to hold the car. I have some plywood and MDF that was in the garage. I'll just put it under the jack stands to just save the driveway. Now that we have the car jacked up, we would have to take out the filter. Now before we do that, it's a quick tip. Basically, just mark how the filter was locked. So just mark it with the I guess a nail polish or some kind of a marker that's hard to remove, just to make sure that when you lock it back in, you come back to the same spot. What we're going to use to unscrew the filter is a oil filter hug. I got this from eBay. You could also use the straps, but I think this works best. It sits in properly, doesn't move, and it's fairly easy to take it out. With no, not too much strength, just slightly loosen it. Kind of like a cloth or something that would absorb the oil so that it doesn't go into the engine on the sides. It will make a smell. You want to avoid that. There you go. So right on time. Just the time for the change. Now that we have the oil filter removed, it's time to unloosen the bolt underneath the engine to drain the old oil out. Now that we are underneath the car, I have located the door for the drain plug. I'm gonna go ahead and open it with a flathead screwdriver, and you can see the drain plug right here. And this is size 17, so 17 mil. I'm gonna go ahead and use that and drain the oil. So I just slightly loosened the screw, and after that you just wait and see where the oil is dripping, and you balance your I guess the oil gathering container. So you go ahead and open the screw at that point. Now that you have your mark, try to do it quickly if possible, just to get less oil everywhere. Just like that. Put the screw in, let it drain out, and we'll collect that momentarily. Also, another tip: try doing the oil change when the car is also cold, so that the oil is not hot and doesn't burn you. Now that the engine is draining the oil, we're gonna go right ahead and replace the filter. I have a Mann filter here. It's not OEM, however, it's just as good. I did my research, and Rogers Auto provided me with this filter. This filter comes with filter itself, also two rubber garments or seals, if you will, and a copper washer, which is going to go on a bolt for the drain plug. All right, I'll go right ahead and show you how to do it. It's fairly simple. So first things first, we're going to remove the old filter. Okay, it is full of oil, so just be gentle, just like that. And we're going to go ahead and put it in the new one. Make sure it just clicks, just like that. That's how you know it's right in. Okay, also with the screwdriver, we're going to go ahead and remove the old rubber seal. Always remove the seals and put in the new ones. It's just a better practice. the old ones get burnt, and it's always good to have the new ones on there. So takes just a little bit of time, but it's definitely worth it. Some places don't actually do it for you, even though it comes with it, right? So just like that. And when we're putting it in, we're gonna put some oil on the seal just to make sure it goes in properly. We only have the washer as well. Some places don't replace it, but it's always recommended to do so. So just it's fairly simple. Just remove it. Sometimes it could pretty much stick to the bolt, so you can use a screwdriver to remove it. Go right in. Now we're ready to go ahead and install the filter and the plug if the oil is fully drained. You notice that my engine cover is still on. Some say that it's better if you take it out so that there is more air going in to the engine, so it drains faster. However, I've done this multiple times and I don't see the difference. So if you want, you can definitely open it just in case. However, we're going back into putting in the filter. So as I mentioned, we're going to go ahead and put in some oil right around the rubber garment area here, just so it seals well and goes in properly, right? So that now that we have that, I'm gonna go ahead and just by hand screw it in until the point we need the tool. As you remember, we marked it, so go up until the mark, and there you go. That's a perfect fit. Just quickly clean it off. Any excess oil. There you go. New filter is in. So after about 10 minutes, we can see that the engine is all drained, and it is dripping oil just a little bit, which is less and less frequent. So I'm gonna go right ahead and clean it up a bit, put in the bolt to seal it, and go ahead and fill up the oil. So I have it all sealed up now. I didn't press too hard as I was sealing it. You don't have to go extra hard, just have to feel it as soon as you hit it, just a tad bit, so the copper squeezes just a little bit between the bolt and the engine, I guess, and that would be sufficient. Also, another tip that I noticed that works for me, especially for the BMWs, because they have the door. So pretty much put a little bit of oil just on the door area where it's going to be basically locking. Sorry. So just like that, so that when you're sealing it with the lock, it doesn't stick when you're taking it out later. So just put just a little bit of oil right here and seal it. So just like that, as you can see, I have a bit of oil here. So when I lock the door, it's easier to maneuver, and it doesn't get stuck. And again, this is specifically for BMW models that have the door. It is also good practice, if this is the first time you were changing the oil, to have the door open. So then when you fill the oil with the engine and you see any drips from the drain plug, you can tighten it a little bit more. But I'm gonna leave it at that for myself. Now that we have the filter changed and the drain plug tightened, we're gonna go ahead and fill up the engine with the oil. So it's synthetic oil, 5W30 is what's recommended, and you can get it pretty much anywhere. So I'm gonna go right ahead and put in 6.5 liters of this oil. After filling up 6.5 liters of synthetic 5W30 oil, we're gonna start the car, let the engine run just a little bit, and check to see if oil levels are okay. So by using the scroll, we're gonna scroll down into the oil, press the BC button, and it will calculate and see if we have enough oil or not. So after a few minutes, engine came back with the okay, so we have a good amount of oil in the engine. So we're all done. There you have it, oil change on a E90 N54 engine. Alright, there you have it, oil change under 20 minutes. Like and subscribe for more videos, and leave comments below with questions or suggestions. Cheers!